Hello and a happy Monday afternoon to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas. Going to give you our forecast. We've got a First Alert morning we'll talk to you about in just 1 second, at least for parts of the region. However, I want to start with an update. You may have seen it by now, but if not, the National Weather Service, of course, getting back to June 20th during the Enderlin tornado. National Weather Service updated and upgraded the tornado to an EF5. That is the strongest tornado you can have. That is the damage that they saw around the tornado. And of course, the wind speed incredibly high. This is the first time we've seen an EF5 tornado, I should say, since 2013. And we're going to get to that a little bit more here in just 1 second. You can see the photo sent in by Darren of the Enderlin tornado. Here's what we have for you. So again, upgraded to EF5. Now, we saw estimated peak wind speed of greater than 210 miles per hour. As mentioned, Moore, Oklahoma, the last time we saw an EF5 in the United States, that was 12 years ago, and it's the first time since 1957 that Fargo has seen the Fargo area has seen an EF5 tornado. So again, we're talking, 68 years ago, the last time the Fargo area saw a tornado of this strength. Again, wind speed incredible, 210 miles per hour. This again updated by the National Weather Service as of today. One more look here, and again, this is the damage survey results we have for you. This is back on the 20th of June. You can see it was on the ground for 19 minutes. During that time, wind gusts of greater than 210 miles per hour. The path was about 12 miles long, just a little bit longer than 12 miles. The max width of it just a little over a mile in width. So again, very powerful tornado, first time in 12 years. And unfortunately, you can see, of course, 3 deaths associated with that tornado. Let's go ahead and jump ahead. Next weather maker, here's what we've got for you. This is for tomorrow morning, early Tuesday AM, for that freeze potential. This is not for all locations. Some areas, though, looking at lows in the 30s, even lower 30s. So again, that may kill sensitive vegetation. Just want to keep that in mind out there. Here's a look. National Weather Service has issued both a frost advisory for parts of the region, then a small portion of the region a freeze warning. The freeze warning area there shaded in purple. And what we've got is, you can see Candu, Langdon, Devils Lake, Maddock, among others, Carrington, all in this freeze alert. You got the frost advisory as well. So chilly, not quite as cold for an extended period of time where you do have that frost advisory. Nevertheless, again, overnight lows likely in the low to mid 30s in these areas. So something to keep in mind out there. Let's take a look at that next weather maker. A little reinforcement of cool air here. We're going to see it Tuesday morning into Wednesday morning. Wednesday right now still looks like we're going to have an opportunity to be very cold as well. Keeping our eyes on this, but I do think the coldest morning is going to be tomorrow morning, and then we'll start to see things warm up just a little bit. Take a look at our First Alert forecast, making our way through the evening hours, and what we've got is kind of a reinforcement of the cooler air with a weak cold front moving through the region. So tomorrow morning you see lows, couple upper 20s out there. Rolla and Langdon, Roseau 34, Hallock at 33. A little bit warmer, you start heading toward Detroit Lakes 41, Fergus Falls 42, Hankinson 42. So again, it's those mid 30s, but especially low 30s, upper 20s where we have that frost and freeze concern. Now tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day, but notice some areas struggling to make it to 50 degrees. Roseau, Baudette, Langdon, all expecting 48 mid to late afternoon. 49 Thief River, Bemidji, Fallston as well. We've got some low 50s, mid 50s out there. A clear sky, another beautiful blue sky day. Wednesday morning, again, we're looking at very chilly lows out there. Notice as we look at our far eastern portions of our viewing area, Park Rapids, Wadena, Bemidji, Baudette, all around that freezing mark. So we'll keep an eye on this area. But the rest of the region on Wednesday morning seeing upper 30s to low 40s. So again, our lows tomorrow morning, we've got those 30s, we've got a couple 20s out there. Afternoon highs tomorrow under a sunny sky. Again, upper 40s to even as warm as the upper 50s. This is a little closer to what we'd expect for the norm for this time of year. Actually a little cooler than normal as you head up toward Bemidji, Thief River, and Roseau. But again, you're getting a lot of sunshine out there. For Fargo, 57 degrees tomorrow. It's got very warm, not very warm. It's actually going to be a cool day out there, right about the norm, a couple degrees below for this time of year. It is going to be a very pretty day out there. Now, Wednesday afternoon, we'll see winds out of the south, so starting to drive those numbers up once again. Notice we go from 57 in Fargo on Tuesday to 67 on Wednesday. Couple that with that breeze, you're definitely going to notice the warmth out there. Still a beautiful sunny sky. We've got some mid-60s. Now we do have a few spots only stretching into the upper 50s to lower 60s. As far as our first alert forecast, now we're going to jump ahead here. Let's take a look at Saturday. And the reason I want to jump into Saturday, Sunday, that brings our next chance of rain to the region. One area of showers moves in potentially late Saturday into the evening, early overnight hours, and then another opportunity on Sunday as we will have another cold front move through. So the warm front on Saturday going to help warm our upper temperatures, and then on Sunday we'll see that cold front move through, another opportunity for rain, and then cooler air moves back into the region. You look off, by the way, well off to our west, up in the mountains of Montana there, we're seeing a little bit of snowfall. We're not anywhere close to seeing any snow, but you can see temperatures definitely cooling down, especially in those higher elevations. By the time we get to Monday afternoon, we're going to clear out and be pretty nice out there. So take a look at our temperature trend here for the next 5 days, and that's what we'll leave you with here. Tomorrow, again, 57 degrees. Then we jump into Wednesday. Now, we saw that 4 o'clock temperature Wednesday of 67. We're actually going to touch 71 by the end of the day on Wednesday. On Thursday, 72 in Fargo, 69, 74 Friday and Saturday. So again, a big difference temperature-wise there. Today, a little cooler than normal. Tomorrow, a little cooler than normal. Then we take that jump back in the 70s. Lots of sunshine all week long. It's not till Saturday evening into Sunday that we have our next chance of rainfall. Unfortunately, that does come on the weekend, but we're going to enjoy some great weather as we head into the rest of this week. Hope you have a wonderful evening.